Big Brother keeping internet clean for your own good. Article 14 of the Computer Crimes Act, passed by the military junta's appointed legislature in 2007, prescribes a maximum prison sentence of 5 years and a fine of up to 100,000 baht for anyone who introduces into any computer system false information likely to cause harm to others, damage national security, or cause public alarm. The article also prohibits the storing of computer data that contravenes criminal laws relating to national security or terrorism, as well as pornographic material that are made accessible to the general public. The same punishments apply to anyone who knowingly propagates or passes on such materials to others, and, under Article 15, to service providers such as internet cafes, web hosting services, and internet service providers who allow such crimes to take place on their systems. A word of caution: please make sure you regularly cleanse your personal computer, iPods, etc. of all illicit content before Big Brother comes visiting. A coup for the rich has to go, I'm afraid, and don't forget to erase those sensational Constitutional Court videos or any photos or videos of Thai soldiers who appear to be shooting at people in the streets of Bangkok. In case you're laughing, let me tell you that according to a recent situational report on control and censorship of online media, available on the web, between July 2007 and July 2010, there were 185 cases of arrests under the Computer Crimes Act, of which around 2/3 were violations of Articles 14 to 16, mainly Article 14. At least 37 cases resulted in convictions by the courts, while many more cases are still pending. The most prominent of these cases is the ongoing trial of Cheranuk Premchaiporn in her capacity as a web board moderator accused of not deleting offensive postings quickly enough. You can easily find out about her case on the internet. Several of those arrested were ordinary people who liked to participate in exchanges of political opinions on web boards. The father of one young woman who was held in detention for weeks without any publicity described to me the early morning knock on the door of their town house, followed by the heavy-handed intrusion of more than 10 police officials and officials from the Information and Communications Technology Ministry, the arrest of his daughter and the seizure of her computer. After news of her arrest and detention without bail eventually appeared in the international media, and international NGOs took an interest, she was released from custody and charges were dropped on condition that she refrained from talking to anyone about her arrest. The situational report reveals that during the same 3-year period, the ICT Ministry obtained court orders under the Act to block nearly 75,000 Earls web addresses. The vast majority were blocked on grounds of lèse majesty content, while most of the remaining addresses were blocked for pornographic content. These statistics do not by any means account for the total number of Earls made inaccessible to internet users in Thailand. For example, during the period of emergency rule following the violent confrontations between the red shirt demonstrators and the authorities last year, the Centre for the Resolution of Emergency Situation used its authority to block a large but unknown number of websites under the emergency decree without the necessity of court orders. Most of these were political websites supportive or seen as sympathetic to the Red cause. Even with emergency rule rescinded, at least some sites remain blocked. There is also much evidence of unofficial blocking of websites. Today, it is not only websites with content referring to the monarchy that are blocked. Political websites such as Prachatai have been blocked. The YouTube videos purporting to expose shady dealings at the Constitutional Court are blocked so that you can't make any judgments for yourself. Even a perfectly tame video showing Prime Minister Abhisit Vejjajiva speaking in Parliament while he was in the opposition has been blocked by several ISPs. If it's blocked for you, then you can view an identical version of the same video at an address which is not yet blocked. Well, as you may have gathered, my intention is to highlight the very serious lack of internet freedom in Thailand and the atmosphere of fear of prosecution that exists among a large section of the extensive online community of political commentators and discussants. Those who are not careful about what they discuss may either face prosecution under the Computer Crimes Act or charges of lèse-majesté under Article 112 of the Criminal Code, with the possible imprisonment of up to 15 years. A number of internet bloggers have already been prosecuted and some sentenced under Article 112. Internet freedom in Thailand is among the worst in the world. There is no way we can achieve democracy while this situation prevails. As I said in my last article on February the 23rd, the Thai mainstream media is simply not interested and has failed to report on online censorship issues and court cases involved, including Ms. Cherenuk's trial, which raises such important questions about freedom of the media. To find out about her case in mainstream media, you need to go to the BBC or the New York Times for information. Big Brother thinks we, the Thai people as a whole, are too fragile to be exposed to the world of freedom of thought and free expression of political views. I'm sure Big Brother believes we're not ready for democracy either. Sad.